it's a cool little story. But when I joined, um, when I went into SF, they give you orders based off a paragraph in line, which is just a way in which you identify what group or what battalion. They're basically it's basically a number that assigns you to a paragraph in line that specifically points you to a direction of a unit. And I knew I was going to Third Special Forces Group, which is the group that I wanted to go to because they were the group that was going to war, and it was right down the road, right down the road from my training. I went into that group and started looking at battalions. At the time, 3 battalions, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Battalion. I wanted to know who was the best battalion. I went into 1st Battalion, kind of poked my head in, looked at their little display cases and stuff, went over to the 3rd Battalion, did the same, and then I went into 2nd Battalion. And 2nd Battalion's motto at the time, I think it's still the motto, was "We do bad things to bad people."
Nice.
And it had the Harley Davidson outlined kind of thing with "We do bad things to bad people," Bush Hogs, 2nd Battalion. And I walked in there, and in a trophy case they had this leg. It was a wooden leg sitting in the display case with a shoe on it, and I thought it was a guy's leg that had served in the unit. And I got closer, and it was like it was a peg leg basically. I was like, well, that's weird. And next to it was like a 5x7 picture of a terrorist laying a pile of blood with a whole bunch of special operations guys standing around.
Holy shit.
And it was from an operation where they had killed this bad guy, and they took his leg. And then they put the leg on display from this bad guy because he had been known as like One Leg Willie or whatever the hell his name was. HVT, Omar One Leg Willie. So they took his leg and they put it in display in the foyer of the battalion. And I said to myself, this is the battalion I need to be in.